Alright folks, welcome back to, this will not be the final video of Fallout New Vegas, but it will be the first video where, hopefully, I will win the game, and then we'll have other endings that I'll show you. But to me, it's not the canon ending that's coming up, because I can't see any way the Avatar would necessarily follow through with all the plans of the sinister Mr. House.
As you can see, Vegas is humming along. I've tested my C3I broadcasting arrays. Everything is in order. And just in time, as it turns out, the forces of Caesar's Legion are on the march, establishing a staging area east of the dam. Their assault could begin at any moment, so that's where you'll be heading, if you're ready. Hoover Dam.
If you're ready, I don't want to push you. The NCR will welcome my help.
Precisely. You'll have no trouble joining the battle on their side, and they'll be too distracted to notice why you're really there. Your objective is to reach a control room halfway across the dam and install an override module similar to the one you used at the substation.
Oh, House.
The override will enable me to control the entire dam's power output. You may remember how the bunker at the fort was rather dimly lit. Well, just like the Lucky 38, it needs a big jolt of electricity to power up. You've already uploaded the new operating system to the Securitrons. All they need is power, and they'll be in fighting trim.
I have some questions first.
Even now, on the brink of
Well,
battle.
yeah. I'm surprised you haven't asked what became of Benny. Oh. Why do you care whether Kimball lives or dies?
I care because he is a known quantity. Not the man so much as the political context he inhabits. Kimball rose to prominence as the hero of the Mojave when he led a campaign of reprisals against tribals who dared to attack NCR
conservative
citizens.
Tea Party activist.
Ordering the occupation of Hoover Dam was his first act of office. As water and electricity flowed to NCR cities, his popularity soared. Conversely, his failure to annex the Mojave these 7 years and the immense
He's
cost
George
of
Bush
occupying
Jr.
foreign land have eroded his popular support.
So why don't you want him to die?
Kimball's entire political career is inextricably bound up with the NCR's occupation of the Mojave. It's his war. If I compel the NCR to retreat, Kimball will be the sacrifice offered to the gods so decent NCR citizens can get on with their lives. In retrospect, the Mojave and Hoover Dam will seem like one man's misadventure. Kimball will be blamed, not me, not New Vegas.
Mr. House is a smart fucker.
Then the hero of the Mojave would become the martyr of Hoover Dam. And when, subsequently, I force the NCR to retreat, they lick their wounds and dream of righteous vengeance against New Vegas. Hello, embargo. Farewell, tourist economy.
He's not even...
I've calculated and recalculated these probabilities. Kimball must live.
He's not even worried about war. He's just worried about how it's going to screw up his future plans for New Vegas. And frankly, although he's ruthless, the guy is just by far the most far-thinking character in the game. Kaisar actually is not too shabby. There's no moss growing on him. He's got a plan, as messed up as it is. It's really only the NCR that just seems to be kind of bungling and bumbling through. Let's get back to business, shall we?
As I said, your objective is to...
Yeah, let's do it. Let's finish this. Oh, wait.
We've accomplished a great deal, you and I. One last task and our work is complete. I'll see you in the control room.
Okay, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I want to make sure I've got, in my inventory, I should have double-checked this before I talked to House. I want speech plus 20 and barter plus 20. You'll see why when we get there. Unarm plus 20. Repair plus 20. AP plus 5. Survival plus 20. Speech plus 20. The Tales of a Junktown Jerky Vendor. I don't have Tales of a Junktown Jerky Vendor. Oh wait, that's the permanent one. That's not what I need. I got speech plus 20. Science plus 20. Barter plus 20. I got everything I need.
The Legion's assault. We've...
You my friend. Let's do this. Do my friends come with me? I assume they do. They're not allowed to be in the room with Mr. House. So I think I have to talk to Mr. House to start it. I can't just go out and do it at my own leisure. You guys with me? You guys are with me. Okay, let's do this thing. My dehydration level is increased. That's annoying. It's like, you are ready to begin the ultimate mission. Your dehydration level has increased. And I drastically... Oh, I've got... Securitrons with me, or a Securitron. Okay, so... We're going to be attacked by Legion along the way. I don't know why we couldn't go in before the Legion launched their attack. The NCR guys are going to turn hostile to us at a point. There will come a point where the NCR guys turn hostile towards us. We're not there yet. But frankly, if I knew this would eventually, I'd stop being able to kill them at will, but it will get a lot harder once we get there. Although, frankly, the toughest part of this is the Legion guys attacking us right from the beginning.
For the Brotherhood.
But if we were enemies of both forces, which you can be at this point, this would just be really, really bad scene. The way it's lined up, we have a lot of territory we have to cover. Damn, man, look at those guys. Mark II Securitrons are not messing around. Having them on your side, I would imagine, makes this a lot easier. I didn't do... When I off-screened through, I was skipping a lot of optional stuff, which included the quest that gives you Mark II Securitrons. I had a couple of Mark I's, and they really don't help you much. That guy was launching, like, missiles way, way ahead of where we're fighting. So that was pretty freaking awesome. I was just curious to see Veronica and Eddie. For some reason, they're not showing up. So I'm going to resist the temptation to rush ahead. What the hell was... Oh. That's actually useful to me. I don't know why, yeah, I'm gonna take my time. I don't know why, Veronica is not popping up as someone I can talk to, but... Damn. Instantly spotted as these guys appeared. It's Optimus Prime! The Legionary. The Mark II Securitrons, I don't know if they have better staying power. No, it's gonna die. Damn. Let's talk about how easy things were with them helping me out, but that's a big part of why I'm not getting shot at. Things are going to get a lot harder once he's gone. Hoping they wouldn't notice me, but I think he still sees me. He's just focusing on another target. He knows I'm here, but he really should have done something about it. But the Securitrons, I believe we only get one helping us. Oh hey, there's the boomers. And interestingly enough, they attack whoever, it seems like. Oh, wow. He's not really the one I'm worried about, but he's the one I had a shot at least I thought I did. Damn, I'm getting murdered here. I know I'm not under cover, but I thought I was. Thought I had some. Veronica's dead. Okay, well, I told you this wasn't going to be that easy. Now who's shooting at me? You're shooting at me. Don't understand quite how Veronica got killed, but again, we don't really care too much about how this one comes out, because this is not going to be our, quote, canon ending. Armor's not doing too bad for damage, and neither are my body parts. I have taken a lot of damage, but it's not to my limbs, it seems like. Maybe I should have gotten some more, You know, we had those guys, the boomers, bombing them, and yet it seems like there's still a ton of them attacking. I'm just wondering if I couldn't have told Veronica and Eddie to back off earlier. I feel kind of bad about Veronica. Eddie's a robot. I'd still feel bad if he got killed, but I feel particularly bad about the death of Veronica. Oh well. I guess to be true to Mr. House, I needed to kill her. After all, I killed the rest of the Brotherhood of Steel. This door is inaccessible, eh? So I wasn't even supposed to be going there. I believe I have to go there later. So at this point, the NCR is thrilled to have my help because they don't understand my true dark purpose. How you doing, Eddie? Eddie's fine. I guess if I come back and do this later on, I'm going to want to make sure that I tell Veronica to hang back. And take as many of the risks for myself as I can. I don't know exactly where they want me to go. This is, yeah, that's not helpful. I came up here before during the battles, and I don't know if this helped any. Yeah, I don't think anything good came of it.
Let's get going.
Yes, thank you, NCR Sniper. And I came up here before when I off-screened through. I think it was just a big waste, so I don't really know what I'm supposed to do here. Elevator offices. Am I supposed to be in the offices? I definitely have to go inside of the guts of Hoover Dam, and like Mr. House told me, I have to put an override in the Hoover Dam electronics, which will give him control of Hoover Dam and power up even more of the Securitrons. Ah, yes, okay. I believe this is the place.
Stop right there. No one is allowed into the control room.
Okay. Guys will kill you if you let them, or if you try to come in unauthorized. Oh, cool. His friend didn't hear. That will put me over the weight. But I can once again... I cannot use this. No, I don't want to do that. The helmet is close enough, but the power armor is not. It's not as good as the power armor I've got. Doesn't look like there's anybody in this room, so let's just run right up. This control box is connected to the main computer banks at Hoover Dam. Install the override chip.
I knew you'd make it. Resourceful as always.
You're such a nice friend.
The override module is functioning properly. I'm rerouting power to the Securitron vault at the fort as we speak. I just need you to head over to the East Power Plant and manually activate the switch. When you return topside, I think you'll see that my Securitron army is a little more than the Legion was prepared to handle. Oh, and before you go, grab that printout spooling from the console here. Those papers set the terms for the NCR's unconditional surrender. I thought you might
Mr. House,
enjoy the
you
honor of
brat.
presenting them to the NCR's commanding officer once the Legion has been defeated. Cheers.
I don't get to talk to you anymore. I guess I grabbed the print off. Okay. Indeed, you have to go deal with both the NCR and the Legion commanders personally. Doesn't make that much sense to me, but so far I've managed to avoid actually pissing off the NCR guys. I don't know if I didn't lose affinity with them because they don't know that I've betrayed them yet. I'm not sure if the game works like that, or if it's more like a karma system where they automatically know when you've done something they don't like. Oh, never mind. They're hostile. Or those are Legion guys. They're still fighting could be going on inside this place. I mean, there's a battle going on. Yeah, NCR guys are not hostile. Legion guys are. I gotcha. So I can turn these corners and budge. And that guy clearly noticed, of course. Oh no! I missed all 3 shots. I got a grenade rifle that I'm not using. Maybe it's just be a good time to finally play with that. Had enough? Later. Admittedly, it's not great in close quarters, and the guys are like getting blown up and sneaking past me, but yeah, those guys are pretty bad shape by the time they got up to me again. I keep getting these percentage to hit readouts, which are not taking into account the fact that I'm firing around corners and don't have a clear shot. I'm just trusting the numbers and not paying attention to what I'm seeing on the screen. Is this where I'm supposed to be? No, let's get our sniper rifle, our best friend ever. Back out. Feeling a little bad about Veronica, otherwise things are going pretty well. This is maybe not... Oh. Have to get around here and turn the corner, it looks like. Luckily I've got the enhanced sensors perk with Eddie. I'd rather have that certainly than if I was going to lose one for combat purposes in the final mission. I will give up that before I will give up Veronica's scribe assistant perk. Not that big a deal. This switch controls the power to the east side of the plant. Turn on the switch. Exit out of the east side of the dam. Okay, got a fairly straight shot. See if any new bad guys have spawned or if I have a clear shot. You still with me, Eddie? Eddie's back at the entrance. Okay. Eddie may end up staying there forever. It's hard to say. I believe this is our way out. Now it says it's opening to Hoover Dam, but really it's opening to Wasteland. I don't know why it says Hoover Dam. I guess that immediate area is referred to as Hoover Dam, but you're actually going to the exterior, I believe, right? Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. Head to Leggett's camp and deal with the Leggett and Caesar's Legion. Well, shit, I could have done with somebody else dealing with Caesar's Legion. Who am I in danger from? Well, there's Securitrons all over the place. Ah, nice. You have to fight a whole bunch of guys by yourself. Or with limited help from Eddie. The Mark II Securitrons make things a bit easier. An anti-material rifle, eh? Yeah, that fights a lot harder without the Mark II Securitrons. I will tell you that for free. Bear in mind, folks, if you're paying something to watch this LP, it's to your ISP, it's not to me. So where am I supposed to be going now? I'm supposed to be heading for the Legates camp, which is Lord knows where. But I imagine that it's someplace I couldn't get to before, which will suddenly be open and available now. Maybe it's through that door that was marked inaccessible. At least that means it wasn't a waste when I fought my way through Legion to get there before. Somebody's shooting at me. It's you! Hello, friend. Goodbye, friend. Somebody else is still shooting at me. I'm really impressed these guys are able to, like, continue opening fire on me with all these death robots attacking them. I really feel bad about Veronica's death now, because this is going so smoothly. If I just told her to back... Who's shooting at him? Those robots are hitting each other. That robot took my sandwich. Keep detecting people that I can't yet shoot at. Now I'm hungry. It's the ultimate battle to determine the fate of the entire Mojave Waste, and I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't do anything with this path normally, but it leads to the Legates camp, which is like a special enclosed area. We did hear a little bit about this Legate guy. No mines around here, I believe, although you'd think there would be. There might be, actually. I don't think they follow us in, which sucks. So things could get a bit challenging now. I guess we'll have a save here. Why not? Always fun. Definitely behooves us, when fighting the battle cattle as we are, to pick off as many as we can from a distance. Going inside of their camp, just taking them on, probably get us killed. Because it doesn't seem like the Securitrons are following us anymore. I'm no longer well rested. There. The Praetorian guards seem to be kind of dirty. I don't know what it is. I mean, the glasses, I guess, but... yeah, I don't think I could come here before. Oh, those are targets. It's target Chip Ganassi Racing. There might be guys up there in like sniper towers or something. I don't know. There's ramen. Doesn't hurt anything to have a good high sneaking score. But I'm coming up on a battle where I was all excited about having lots of items to boost my dialogue options, because there's a guy coming up who you may not want to fight if you can help it. Oh, I thought for a minute he didn't even notice. I was going to be right impressed. See, he was coming at me, he had no intention of slowing down there, does he?
Had enough?
He hit me. That was impressive enough. Yeah, these guys near the end here, pretty, you know, mess with them. I don't really know. I was like totally crippled when I got here off camera. Like I really did have like my head and one of my arms were gone, and I had very little health left when I managed to limp my way here with both of my followers dead and my off camera messing around. But I'm hoping to be a little bit more impressive here. Maybe take a... oh, there are enemies nearby, so I don't get to sleep. There's a path or something I think I can follow. I have to like get to a higher altitude. I'm really hoping to show you multiple ways of dealing with this. He's kind of the final boss of Caesar's Legion. But I guess this isn't the actual way to go. Keep thinking I finally figured out where he's at, one up to use. Oh. Oh, you dropped down, did you? How interesting. I'm sure that you really should have done that, buddy. I didn't mean to do doctor's bag. I meant to do stim pack. So running around, not hiding at all. Not really super stealthy sniper way, but just trying to figure out where this guy is. I mean, I'm in his main camp. Shouldn't that mean that the battle's ending? Or he's got a message that says, "The Allied main camp is in danger! Hurry!" Seem to have cleared this place out of everybody except the plot guy. It feels like part of it's just because I had all sorts of stuff, gear. Damn Brahmin are really screwing up my ability to use the old just keep playing with haps until you not haps somebody in there's somebody in like a tower up here or something, I think. I've been detected. Yep, there he is. Alright. There's a couple of ways to approach this. The Blade of the East. He sees me. Maybe not. So I can defeat him, just to show that I can. Oh, he threw a grenade. I wasn't expecting him to use a grenade. I never was allowed to get back up. That sucked for me. Okay, I forgot he came with a bunch of dudes. Yeah, so that's kind of trouble. I don't think that even counted. You actually want to go up to him and engage him in conversation. But I'd just like to be able to defeat him once, because I've never actually accomplished that before. Crippling his leg would help, I guess. But yeah, once they catch up with you, they just, like, beat you down. What else can I do? I can do, damage resistance plus 25. Damage plus 25. Regenerate AP. Slasher. Yeah, I got a lot of cheating that I'm doing now.
Another kill.
So apparently that thing missed him, which is too bad. He's got some pretty nice armor on those legs, apparently. Yeah, so I really don't see how I can do this. But who's still attacking me? There's just a bunch more legionaries around. I think I took out the dude, but... Who is it now? They deal with the Legate, what's his name? Oh, I didn't deal with Legate, what's his name yet. And his legs are healed. Okay. Well, you can see why it's kind of difficult to kill this guy. I guess you would need to get rid of all of his other guys first. Maybe if I want to try this one more time. I know I can deal with this, though, by talking to him. It seems like his legs got better somehow. I'm addicted to chat. There's something that's addiction removal too, right? Temporary addiction removal. Could have sworn there was something that did addiction removal. Another drug. That would be kind of weird, but I thought that's how it worked. Oh well, I can be addicted to jet for a while. I thought that once I... Damn, he's fast. He's getting ahead of me. Yeah, but where did he actually go? Alright, fine. I'm just... Forget it. This video is going to take a million years now, but... I'm blowing off my own arms here, but it's worth it. Blew off my arm again. The whole... Your arms keep getting blown off, things getting old. Come on! I pressed the button for the thing. I'd like to be able to kill the last of them now. There you are, my friend. He's supposed to be all noble warrior, man, but his big one-on-one battle with me, he's got a million friends helping him out, and I keep getting... Did I just get killed? I got killed. Fine. Some other time, maybe we'll defeat him in combat. I'm supposed to have an army of robots backing me up, but no. Maybe when we come back with Yes Man, I'll skip everything we've done to get up to this point, and I'll just... So I can have a video that's this long of me constantly trying to kill this guy.
An envoy of Vegas, yet you carry yourself for battle. If so, you cannot truly be of that city of cowards.
We heard about this guy. His base got ripped off. They gave him a mask. Killed all of his own tribe in revenge. And now he's like totally fucked up. If you think you got any chance of taking Hoover Dam, you're wrong. Maybe you're willing to listen to reason. What, Caesar wasn't brave enough to come take the dam himself? I'm here to kill you. Legion's advance, and it's here. Nice mask. Can't wait to take it for a trophy. Maybe you're willing to listen to reason.
I see you fight with words, like all beneath the flag of the bear. Let us hope your skill with weapons proves greater.
This battle decided, that's why I'm here. Persist and learn what Graham learned at the dam of him at Boulder City. You could take the West. Holding it is a different matter. Worth the gamble now for the hard way. I'm sick of talking on this. Let's try persist and learn what Graham learned at the dam in Boulder City.
You dare speak that name. Comparing him to any man of Kaiser will only earn you a slow death. You think me some lesser man, some other legate? I am the first of the Legion, and this gate to the west shall be ours this day.
Bluff, the NCR has studied you as they did Graham, and the trap is ready for you. Speech, this battle is ended, that's why I'm here, worth the gamble, blah blah blah.
Huh. You believe your own words, even if I do not.
Well,
Perhaps NCR has the strength of a cornered animal. It will not be enough to hold this place. They know nothing of my tactics, or the strength of my forces. They will learn.
Forces are under attack. Oh man, I forgot to take my my stuff. That strength, the other legates didn't see it either until it was too late.
I am not another legate, and I am not such a fool as Graham to be painted in pitch and set aflame. If all NCR believes as you do, then this battle is already won. Your words have done nothing but delay the inevitable. Now, see what my hounds and my blade will bring to you.
Any man can claim bravery when he outnumbers his opponent.
I have seen little of true battle this day, and you were brave to come here to face me when all of NCR would not. I shall honor your last words and face you alone. No man will say I refused your challenge.
Oh, here we go. Alright, so probably he has guys who spawn with him. I don't think you can take care of all of his aid. So now we get a one-on-one fight, which we'll probably still manage to lose, but... But no, what I meant to do was not this exactly. Oh, there's the temporary addiction removal.
Profligates.
You have to talk to him to get this scenario where now we're going to go one-on-one. But his friends are not going to come help him. Now this says it's going to take him out, but... Look at the damage reduction he's got. He knocks you down, and now his legs are back? Oh, no it's not. Even in a one-on-one fight, he's a pain in the ass, but... Yeah, it's fine. I'm addicted to Jet, whatever. Trying to focus on the legs. I'm trying to take out the legs. Gonna clip the legs, put them in the bigger floor. I believe if I hit any of his guys who are running around with him, they will become hostile. So it's kind of dangerous to keep spraying bullets, but... Where are you going? Where do you run off to?
Another kill to my name.
Where are you going? I thought we were fighting. I messed up his leg. He didn't like that. But now I don't see where he's at. He's all Mr. Honored dude, and suddenly he's like running off. Ah. Did you get your limb health back again? Yeah, you did. If you're gonna be like that, I just have to keep shooting you in the face. Just die already, Jesus! Okay. Did Eddie die? I don't remember. This is a really long video now. Really long video. But Blade of the East and a Legate helmet. Hey! You guys are supposed to leave. You guys were supposed to let us fight one-on-one. I guess they didn't like the way it came out. I get that. The rest of those guys... whatever. Okay. You can talk your way through it. I'll do that next time. I was going to. If I can't do it this time, I'll just talk through it. And next time, when we're doing another ending, I'll show you what happens when you beat him. Now, I'm never again going to bother to try and beat him, because he's a pain in the ass to fight. And your life is much easier if you get all the speech checks. There's even barter checks that you get to use. Stealth Boy is worn off. Stimpaks have worn off. Explosions have occurred. Interesting. Why couldn't you guys have shown up when I was actually fighting the damn Legion? I never did turn hostile on these
Caesar
guys.
on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time. And the
General
screams
Oliver.
of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
That crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's
Could
coming
use
for you
100
too,
of
nigga.
Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for.
Plumed. I didn't take the dam for you, General. I took it for Vegas. Mr. House senses regrets Oliver. He's expanding. I can't take all the credit, but it wasn't really a gamble either. I didn't take the dam for you, General. I took it for Vegas.
Vegas? What, the families? Or House? You're talking about House.
Yep. Whoa!
What is this Brahmin shit? I'm not getting the feeling we're all about to sing Kumbaya here.
I have the terms of your surrender here for you. Singing isn't necessary, but I do have a paper for you to sign. Actually, nothing of the sort. We've come to exterminate you. I have the terms of your surrender here for you.
What the hell are you talking about? What is this? The free economic zone of New Vegas? What the hell does that mean? Oh, wait. Here we go.
An
Demands
explanation.
NCR's immediate withdrawal. Withdraw? Like fucking hell we're withdrawing. We just held the dam. We didn't do it to let it go.
We need to
This
push through North Korea and invade China.
Isn't fit to wipe my ass. If you
So it
think
would be kinda
after all
scratchy.
that's happened, I'm going to grab my ankles and take it like the Legion.
That's what makes you feel comfortable. I'm not judging you. Actually, I took the dam, General. All of Mr. House's backing. The terms are fair. Refusing them would not be in your best interest.
You know I won't surrender the dam. And certainly not to the ghost man of Vegas and his new right hand of the week.
Ooh. You will because the alternative is worse and useless, much like the NCR. I'm trying to be nice, but the thing is, you can do speech checks against this guy too, but again, I didn't read the stuff first, so I might not be able to pass them all. Ever resisted arrest on the Strip, then you know the odds. If you intend to fight, go ahead, it doesn't matter to me. I've already defeated the Legate and Legion, you won't be much trouble. I try not to insult the NCR.
We held this place for years. Kicked one Legate out of here so hard, Caesar burned him to a crisp. It's our post. We fought for it. I'll fight for it again today. If you're looking to convince me otherwise, you better have a lot more reasons than you just telling me to go.
Well, I guess we can talk some more if it'll settle things.
If that's your idea of diplomacy, then things are looking miles better on my side of the fence.
Yeah, see, I didn't read my damn thing. I have no intention of leaving you empty-handed.
Looking to make a deal, then. All right, let's hear it.
What if we gave NCR some concessions in trade with Vegas and the East?
If you're buying our ear for the moment, Hoover Dam's more than a fistful of caps to my superiors. Vegas is interesting. The East, that'll take too long to build up to generate capital. Of course, since you'd have to guard it during that time, don't know. Could go either way.
Well, I might be able to open up the East faster if we work harder at it.
With your wheeled buddies as merchants? No. The East is going to be a hard nut to crack, and I don't think you know what you're in for.
Look, you've got two choices, leave or fight. Yeah, you can talk through it with them, but I didn't read the magazines first, so we'll do that when we get in the next video where we get the Yes Man ending.
I think you're cashed out enough that my chances are pretty good. And like I said, I'm not leaving the dam now the Legion's been broken. Over.
He's going to be a lot easier to take out than Legate Crazy Fuck. And I got a bunch of Securitrons on the other side. So I can basically just move out of the way and let them do it. Yep. I just... Turn to Mr. House with news of my victory.
You know, I've had
There he is.
thousands of employees in my
You know, I'd like to have a
Few met my expectations.
good look at your face, but...
Fewer still surpassed them. Your performance has been nothing short of spectacular. If I have need for a specialist of your stripe again, I'll know just where to turn.
Meanwhile,
Back
I'm
to
going to murder
Vegas,
you.
shall we? I really should do something about that monorail with all the new resources at hand. I can make sure it not only runs, but runs on time. Always bothered me, the imprecision. No need to worry about the general.
Who's gonna make the monorail run on time?
Sparing him the disgrace of surviving his nation's defeat. President Kimball may long to avenge his friend's death, but he won't be president long enough to do anything about it. Vegas might see a dip in revenue for a few months, half a year. But soon enough, the tourists and their money will be pouring in. Vegas will be a shining jewel in the middle of the desert.
If only you could
oasis
see my
of
face.
light,
I'm smiling
a
so
beacon
widely right
to
now.
show mankind the way
Avatar.
to the stars. This is just the start, you see. This is where it all begins.
And there's no way I'm going to betray you. There's no way I'm going to have you killed because you're a threat to me or anything
And
like
so
that.
the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs cheated death once again. And the Mojave
cool, huh?
wasteland was forever changed. Mr. House's Securitron army took control of Hoover Dam and the Strip, pushing both the Legion and the exhausted NCR out of New Vegas. Mr. House continued to run New Vegas his way, a despotic vision of pre-war glory. The streets were orderly, efficient,
Despotic?
cold.
Oh,
New
come
Vegas
on, he seems like a
continued to
nice
be
guy.
the sole place in the wasteland where fortunes were won and lost in the blink of an eye. The courier, fair and kind-hearted to those in the wasteland, ensured that Mr. House would keep New Vegas stable and secure for future generations.
Oh, well, so you
Mr.
kind of
House
temper the
afforded
evil
him
a little.
every luxury at his disposal in the Lucky 38. out of
And then killed him.
gratitude and a quiet sense of pride for his choice in lieutenants.
Tabitha and Rhonda went east, through Caesar's land. Occasionally, tales of their exploits found their way back west, though few believed them. Eventually, the stories concerning the duo were collected and published, and proved to be quite popular with children.
Mr. House showed little interest on the boomers, who eventually began venturing out to Nellis to meet and trade with travelers.
Buried beneath tons of rubble, the Mojave chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel was no more.
Later!
Those few who were outside the Hidden Valley bunker when it was destroyed settled into new lives, or headed west to find a new chapter to join.
At odds with leadership over the Brotherhood's future,
Having been
Veronica looked to
killed.
the Mojave wasteland for an answer both she and they could live with. But the answer would never come, and the dangers of the world that had left the Brotherhood of Steel behind would eventually claim her life.
The Fiends staged an attack against Camp McCarran during the
Fun.
Second Battle of Hoover Dam. During the NCR's retreat, the Fiends overwhelmed many of the troopers before Mr. House's Securitrons could deal with them.
After Mr. House gained control
Guess we
of
should have
New
done
Vegas,
something about the Fiends,
he
huh?
sent a Securitron to Goodsprings as a token of appreciation for helping the courier.
Vitor Mera.
Victor was a mixed blessing, however, as he continually monitored the town for Mr. House.
During the Battle of Hoover Dam, the Great Khans quickly evacuated Red Rock Canyon and headed north and east into the plains of Wyoming. There, they reconnected with the followers of the Apocalypse and rebuilt their strength. Bolstered by
For more
ancient
drug
knowledge
dealing.
of governance, economics, and transportation, they carved a mighty empire out of the ruins of the Northwest.
With no cure for the Nightkin schizophrenia in sight, the disgruntled Nightkin left Jacobstown.
It was a good day to die, but the day was far from
Sanity
over.
grew. The crazed Nightkin terrorized the wasteland, and Jacobstown suffered repeated reprisals from mutant-hating humans. In the end, the surviving mutants abandoned Jacobstown entirely, its existence quickly forgotten by the rest of the wasteland.
Guess I should have done something about that.
Mr. House sent Securitrons into Freeside, thinking to increase his control over the area. When fighting broke out, the Kings fought valiantly, but were no match for the armored killing machines, and were
Oh,
wiped
come
out
on,
by
House.
the last man.
You don't need to murder the
Ray's
Elvis
brain
impersonators.
transplanted into Rex's cybernetic body.
Metal Gear
It took
Ray and
Rex
Rex,
some
hey.
time to adjust to the old scrapyard dog's memories. Eventually, Rex's mind settled peacefully, melding his own memories with that of long travels with old Lady Gibson.
After Hoover
Then he was
Dam,
murdered by Mr.
the
House.
leaderless powder gangers at the correctional facility vanished into the waste.
Well, they
leaving
were
the
already
prison
all
empty.
dead. I killed
The correctional
literally all of
facility
them.
became another abandoned ruin in the wasteland. Its carcass occasionally picked over by enterprising prospectors.
Armed with a wide array of improvised explosives and stolen weapons, the Vault 19 powder gang tormented the Mojave wasteland for years.
Ooh.
Citizens of the NCR were favorite targets, and they always suffered the worst fates.
After Hoover
I should
Dam,
have done something about
Sheriff
them.
Myers runs Prim with his own style of frontier justice.
Uh-huh.
He deals with most folks fairly, but now and then someone winds up dead with little to no evidence against them.
Oh, it's nice Eddie gets to narrate his own fate.
And so the courier's road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland,
New
fighting
World
continued.
Order.
Blood was spilled.
The New
and
World
many
Order.
lived and died, just
The
as
New
they had in the
World
old
Order.
world.
But war never
Because
changes.
war never changes.
Ah, come on, I was making fun. I thought you'd have a better segue than that for reals. Alright, well there you go, folks. That's Fallout New Vegas. LP's not over because I'm going to play around and show you the Yes Man ending. I can probably just off camera my way. Well, you know, I guess I have to show you what the dialogue is when you put Yes Man in charge, and then but he's not going to have any more missions. He'll just go straight to the missions he gave me are the same ones you get for House. Basically, what he does when you put him, when you kill House and upload Yes Man into House's system, he goes through and looks through House's notes for all intents and purposes and figures out what House was going to do, and sets you on the path to like carrying out House's plans for yourself. And then you do it. So the fact that I already did the House ending means I can very quickly now load and do the Yes Man ending, because I just have to kill House before triggering the final mission and put Yes Man in there. So what I'll probably do is do a video where I just do that, and then I guess I can just like pause the recording and come back. Or I'll either do like a quick speed, or I guess I could try to do a speed run. But yeah, what I meant, it's not easy to pause the recording with my current setup. But I want to do one video where I just go do everything with the Yes Man, get the dialogue, then trigger, do the mission, but just get to the point where I'm facing Legate Lenarius, because everything will be the same. I'll get up to Legate Lenarius, I'll read my little magazines, make Stone Cold sick, and I'll read my little magazines there, so that I've got maximum barter and speech, so I use speech checks to peacefully negotiate the Legion and the NCR into leaving. It's like, I mean, it doesn't make that big of a difference. You kill one Legate and a couple of his troopers, and then you kill one general, but basically you're always the NCR, and the Legion is forced to withdraw. It's not like you actually literally kill everyone from either force. But yeah, I'll go ahead and now use speech checks and stuff, and so it should be a much shorter video than this one, and what we'll find is that we get like almost exactly the same ending, I think. Be a little bit of text that's different at the beginning, but most of the ending is actually specifically dealing with factions and groups you encounter. So I guess before we get the NCR ending, I'm going to need to... I'd need to get all of the... I'd need to get the different sidekicks to join me to see their text in the ending. We've locked in Veronica's ending, where she eventually... She goes out and tries to find answers in the wasteland and dies. She got killed during the mission, which is why it's weird that she even got ending text, but that's the ending text you get even if she survives, I believe. So sadly, I'd like to think that Veronica and the courier could stick together. I mean, basically she had been his companion through thick and thin. I mean, obviously not romantic partners, because apparently they're both gay as the day is long, and they're not of the same gender, but no, they were, you know, good friends through thick and thin. Uplifting story of friendship in the face of blah blah blah, them and Eddie. But yeah, the game started to fade to black there. It's weird. Oh, the Xbox rather. But yeah, no, they were friends. You'd think that they could stick together, especially once the courier has set himself up as either the leader of New Vegas or like the primary lieutenant of Mr. House. But I don't know. She just basically gets killed. What's weird is that Eddie, I remember reading somewhere that Eddie's ending text changes because it describes how he travels along and stuff. Like he goes back, he tries to go journey back to whatever his initial mission destination was or something. But no, I'm not seeing anything like that. I'm just getting actual weird text. It's kind of strange. So, I don't know. It's kind of weird to sit here through the credits. Because obviously we just won the game, but I know it's not the end of the LP. So I feel like I should be talking about overall impressions of the game, but it's not actually over. But no, to see more ending stuff when we do this, the Caesar's Legion or NCR endings, I would need to go, I'll probably just do the Caesar's Legion one as quickly as possible. Do whatever missions you need to do for Caesar, hope that they go fairly quickly. And, but then when we do the NCR one, I'm going to need to, get the different companions, like, have Veronica sit and wait and get other companions to join. So that we can see their ending text. Even if we don't do their special missions, won't get to see their ending text unless we get them to join us. And, we would also, need to find, I guess they said Vault 19, whatever vault has become a base for the Powder Gangers, which I didn't even know existed. I basically wiped the Power Gangers off the face of the earth. But apparently there's two sets of them, Vault 19 ones and then the ones from that prison. I have to wipe out the Vault 19 ones, or at least go kill their leader or something, or we'll get that nasty little thing about how they go around capturing NCR citizens and torturing them for fun. We need to deal with the Nightkin. Basically, any quest that I came across but didn't solve, we need to do something about, like those fiends. We probably need to kill... I thought it was kind of cool that you could go into the fiends, you could deal with them and get out on good terms. But apparently if you don't kill Motor Runner, the fiends, you know, murder a bunch of NCR guys while they retreat, so that's probably no good. And now I'm just wondering how long these credits are going to go. Fergus Urquhart. It's not really a name that I've come across before. Jennifer Hendricks. Have you ever been experienced? I have. Aw, Meredith, Sophie, and Logan gave up Dad. Naked Ninjas. Somebody's mom's dead. Bounce ideas off her gnome. Staples clan. A few friends that I know of and have left. Play this game. My mom for always being there. Bestest group of girls. The Brimstone Fellowship. Won't be a Vegas wedding. MFP forever. Love and support. Thanks to my beautiful wife Stacey for understanding my passion and my long hours. My wife for putting up with me. My brother for getting me into RPGs. My other creative wit. My father for making me the stoic philosopher I am today. Matthew Perry was Benny. I knew he was played by someone kind of famous. Vegas. Mr. New Vegas, played by Wayne Newton. It's interesting. Chris Christopherson as Chief Hanlon. You very much have actors in terms of fame as opposed to characters in terms of importance. I'm not sure why Renee Auberjonois outranks Michael Dorn, but I guess that's just because I'm a Star Trek nerd. I think Renee Auberjonois is famous for other things. But clearly, as much as I love Odo, he's outranked by Worf. Worf was on. Dave Foley played Yes Man. It's nice that he can get work. Rob Corddry played Billy Nye. Well, they had quite a few. Michael Hogan, well, I recognized him, of course, as the executive officer. What's his name from Battlestar Galactica? These may or may not be famous people at this point. Monty Markham. I think I know that name, but only because of Mystery Science Theater making fun of him as an actor of, you know, not that much fame, or not that well remembered today. There's Will Wheaton. He was the Robo-Brain voice? Okay, I guess. Zoe Bell. Zoe! Emerson Brooks. Emerson, Lake, and Palmer. That's impossible. That's more voice actors for the ghouls than they... Fallout 3 appeared to have one guy who did the voice of all ghouls. And I suppose there were two, because there's somebody else who did the female ghouls. I thought Avery Waddle... For a minute I thought Avery Brooks was involved in this game. They did talk about how the great Khans were able to carve out a new empire because of ancient knowledge. Emerson Brooks. See, if Avery K. Waddle and Emerson Brooks kind of merged together and formed one super being, it would be Avery Brooks, the Cisco. And the credits continue. Shane The Rock Johnson is Steve Bloom, the tag team partner of Zoe Bell again. Steve Bloom and Wayne Bloom, and I can't remember the tag team partner of Wayne Bloom. It's totally... I can't think of it. Mean Mike Enos? Is that who hung out with Wayne Bloom? I don't know. Only person who could possibly care about this is Bobo. I'm sure he'll let me know either in the comments or just a word in my ear. I can't believe you couldn't remember the Wayne Bloom's partner. Sorrow's female, Dead Horse male. Because, folks, while I feel like I got plenty of content out of this game and it's very enjoyable, it should be pretty obvious that the add-on content was available to go and could have been included with the game if they wanted to. Dr. O, known for his O face. There was like a guy who like went basically insane with rage, internet pundit, about the fact that Mass Effect had add-on content where you could get a Prothean person. I guess it's mild spoilers for Mass Effect 3, assuming I ever eventually get to it. But no, you get to have it's like an unfrozen in time Prothean who can be a part of your party in Mass Effect 3. Well, I assume it wasn't a big deal and didn't affect the story. I guess when you think about it, yeah, people are all freaked out because like the Protheans are a big deal as part of the Mass Effect backstory, and that it was like unacceptable that this was added content, wasn't part of the main game. Because again, it was clearly ready to go when the game came out. And the idea that it was like added content that came later and wasn't ready was basically a load. Now, Mass Effect 2 had a playable character. And by playable, I mean he could be part of your team. You never play as anybody other than Shepard. But, yeah, they did this deal where there's this guy, I can't remember his name now, he's like this crazy old mercenary guy that works for you. He's like all rough and gruff, and he's actually kind of a lot of fun, though he doesn't get the same tree dialogue that you get with others. He just has speeches that he gives, but they're all pretty cool. But it's like his name's right on the tip of my tongue. But the point is that they claimed that he wasn't quite ready to go when the game was ready to ship to stores, but he was free downloadable content. And in fact, that's probably a bit of a fib. The fact is they probably made him free downloadable content so that they could get people signed up, kind of registering the game and track use and get people, like they're trying to make it more of a digital rights management network kind of thing. I mean, you know, I don't mind so much with Mass Effect. It's a good game. It's I'll forgive it some of its sins, but people freaked out because they thought that they were charging you extra money for content that should have been part of the game in Fallout, Mass Effect 3. Why am I talking about this? Because I'm just staring at credits now. And I'm not done with Fallout 3, so I don't want to just or Fallout New Vegas, so I don't want to just blah blah about this game. So I'm blah blah about another game. But no, this game has DLC, which is apparently quite good, that we'll get to later. And I'll be in this weird place where I want to do the DLC so I can show it as part of my completionist run of the game, but I'll be in like a rush to get through it, whereas anybody else who pays good money for DLC is expecting a lot of gameplay hours out of it, you know? There's a new sheriff in town. You're looking at him, boy. The human dignity block. Is there any way to speed up the credits? Congratulations. I guess I just started pressing buttons. Congratulations on completing Fallout New Vegas. Do you like to load or save? No. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I don't... You patiently sit through the credits or you don't, because there's no way to back out from there. Well, whatever. Now I feel bad. That I either A, should have sat through the credits, or B, have much earlier in the process quit out. But anyway, folks, really long video, but it featured our first ending. We see that it doesn't really matter whether Veronica or Eddie come out of the final battle alive, because the ending treats it the same. And Veronica apparently dies tragically and sad and all alone, which is too bad. I wonder what happens. I guess if she stays in the Brotherhood, that's like the nice ending, but she clearly wants to leave. So I guess maybe we made the game doesn't think we made the right call with that, but look at it this way, folks. She went looking for answers, those answers never came, and eventually the Wasteland took her life. Well, they don't tell you very specifically. Maybe the Wasteland took her life when she was like 96 years old and was surrounded by her grandkids, who were the children of kids that she and her girlfriend adopted. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. Whatever. But that's the Mr. House ending. Tune in next time when we'll get the Yes Man ending. And after that, we're going to be back to doing missions. This time for Caesar, as we move towards the third of the 4 endings that we'll see. This Caesar's Legion ending. But there'll be a lot of stuff we can... Well, I might have to show you the Caesar's Legion battle, because that'll be totally different from anything we've seen. We'll actually be on the side of those guys fighting NCR guys to try to get into the dam, and I don't know exactly what we have to do for that. It'll be interesting to see. It'll also be interesting to see if Mr. House's Securitron armies pop up as our opponents too. We'll find out, folks, in future videos. I'm the Mysterious JG. Thank you guys very much for watching and sticking with the LP so far. We just saw an ending, but it's not over yet, so we'll see.